I find myself kind of just taking a step backwards to be. I'd rather be a line cook at a great restaurant as opposed to, let's say, an executive chef at a good restaurant. I want to take a step backwards almost to become like a line cook again at a great restaurant,
Mhm.
kind of like just get that like that organization that you're talking about, the nicely labeled and everything
Mhm.
like that. And that's do you think that's a good idea, or is that like kind of like a
It depends on what you want in 10 years.
yeah.
You know, if you want to be the next Daniel Boulud, Daniel Hume, like if you want to be one of those types of chefs, because look, let's be honest, like there's so many aspects of this industry, right? How many chefs are really that well known that you can count? There's not a lot, right? It's like becoming an NBA player, right? I mean, it's just there's only I think that the way that the food industry is growing, it's really opening up the door to having a lot. Food's so much more important now than it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So there are a lot more opportunities, but it really depends on where you see yourself. In 5 years, in 10 years, like what kind of chef do you want to be? Do you want to be a fine dining chef? Do you want to have 2 Michelin stars? I mean, what's your goal? And I think that's so important. I think is money something that you really want? Do you see yourself working and making a lot of money at a place that's maybe not well known for food? Maybe a country club, you're going to pay $200,000 a year. It's dependent upon the person, individual. It depends on what you want and your goals. I don't think it's a bad idea if that aligns with your goals in your future. I've had several people do the same thing here. Like, yo, this is a sous chef. I want to be a line cook again. I want to learn from you and then grow again. And it's every place I've worked. I was a sous chef, and then I went to another place and became a line cook again. Became a sous chef, go and become a line cook again. Because it's so important to see things from the bottom up. As you know, in your sous chef role, did you start there as a cook?
Yeah, well, I was only there I worked down here for a little bit in the city, then I went back up. I went upstate in Hudson Valley, where a lot of produce is from. And I started out as a line cook. I was only a line cook there for like a month and a half, and then they promoted me to sous chef. And I'm just kind of like I'm actually gonna be working at the chef's club as well. I'm coming back down just so I can get that experience of working with some great chefs to get the experience to kind of push my career forward in the next 10 years to kind of open my own place with really high standards,
I think that if you want to align yourself with that, you need to immerse yourself in that. 100%, for sure.